Welcome to your financial full moon in Capricorn reading. Oh, 222 on the clock. You have to love it. You have to start off this financial reading like that. And no, it was not, what's it called? Pre-orchestrated. This will be, and what better sign than Capricorn to focus on your finances, to manifest money? I'm just saying, if I were you, I would be doing that over the next, 3 days at least. Mind on your money and your money on your mind. Okay. Let's see here. What stands out most, Spirit, regarding these finances? I will use some moon cards that have nothing to do with money to aid us in the direction of get a feel for the energy of the moon and how she bears on these financial aspects for us. All right, Spirit, what do you have for finances? Okay. Wow. Okay, I've got to break out tarot for this one. Hidden Moon and Scroll of Secrets, both of these are saying like it's not obvious. It's not. And the full moon shines a light on things that are hidden. Okay, I get it now. Mystery, intuition, patience. You've been patient about your money, using your intuition along the way, not seeing results, okay, about something. Maybe your investments. Let's take, if you invest in AI, crypto, or something like that. Wisdom, mystery, hidden knowledge, scroll of secrets. Wisdom, mystery, hidden knowledge. Some truths arrive only when you are ready to hold them. Spirit's saying you're ready to hold them down during this full moon. That's why you didn't see them all this time and it had to wait for time, for you to be ready for them to be revealed. Whatever these secrets are, that's going to lead you to finances. Okay? Wow. Okay. I've got to get a little bit more. Let me see. A little bit more about these secrets. I'm going to break out the Truth Oracle. I didn't plan on using this deck for this financial read. I didn't know we'd have a mystery on our hands. Now I'm like Scooby-Doo here. Velma. Okay. Is it Daphne, Velma, Fred? Don't remember that. Scooby, Shaggy. Okay. What do we have for this Scroll of Secrets and Hidden? This mystery. Both cards say mystery. Yeah, they do. Hidden. Okay, what's this? Give me more. I know they had to wait till they were ready to learn in this Capricorn full moon. Thank you. Your talent. It has a lot to do with your talent. Born with features personality. You were born to shine. Your personality shines. It's been hidden. This came out in a recent different deck. This deck, the talent card came out, but I was using another deck with it and it aligned to same energy. Your talent being hidden. Wow. At the bottom, no, it doesn't have the nerve to say empty room. You may feel like you're in an empty room, like you don't have any clients or audience or something like that. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Well, let's get some cards on this full moon in Cap and Goats. This is the financial deck now. Should I take one, Spirit? Oh, setbacks. Taking one step forward to make 2 steps back. Setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter the next phase. Spirit saying you aren't ready or you weren't ready. All right, let me get more. Offering. Make an offering. The universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money offer. Or I'm sorry, a money altar. Unique, but maybe this during this moon, maybe that's why you're not ready. Your ancestors are waiting for an offer. No, I doubt that that's what's going on here. I don't know. I mean, let me just focus on the cards here. Setbacks, offering. I'll get one more. Ask your ancestors for help. Maybe it will bring you luck. Wow. Anything you do now will be very prosperous for you. And what are they saying for you to do? An offering. I'm going to have to, I would not usually, especially in a financial read, but this is what it's saying. Because things at the bottom have been slow. And you've been investing your time, but only seeing denials. No. So you need help. And this help has something to do with gossip. Like spread the word is in gossip. I'm taking like in marketing, they say, some businesses, what did you gain customers from? And they'll see where did it come from? Word of mouth, a radio ad. It depends on the timing of when they saw an influx of customers. So the next leadership, and your leadership has something to do with spirituality. So you are told to take action. I would say take action as far as in your, spiritual business, and also with this offering under this moon. Wow. And it doesn't have to be an offering like to a deity or anything like that, but just to your ancestors. I think there's nothing wrong with saying, Grandma Susie or Aunt Lucy up in heaven, here are your favorite, whatever it is that you might like. Maybe there was a cake or something you used to bake or that they loved, and put a slice and say, look out for me, for your girl. Look out for your boy because I need help in this area. You could even write a letter, and that would say like, dear Aunt Sally, I really want this house. I'm waiting for word back. Can you, move things? And I believe that's fine. That's fine. I keep saying this and I shuffled. It says easy does it. So I think this is saying don't worry about things, that things are going to get better, even if they're slow right now. Okay? It says slow and steady wins the race actually on this card. Wow. And I wanted a different reading. I didn't want the same old. So this is actually very unique. Very different. Let's see, what else do you have to look forward to financially? Ooh, the force it came out with status upgrade. They said you can look forward to a status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. That makes me think of a King of Pentacles stepping out of the card. Capricorn, full moon. Wow. All right, I'll take it. I wasn't ready yet, but it couldn't wait to pop out. Ascension. Spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating myself. So both of these are talking about elevating. That's what you have to look forward to. You're going to elevate. Okay, let's see here. Just going to get a few tarot cards to see what's going on with your finances from the tarot world. Okay, I'll keep it as the first one out. Emperor. This is about an emperor. You could be the emperor, or it could be someone that is your boss. Two of Swords. First thing I thought is blocked, but maybe it's the emperor can't see. Needs to make a decision, can't make a decision, or can't see. And then at the bottom we have the King of Swords. I'm going to pull that because I think this is saying like the King of Swords will cut through whatever is unclear. They make things clear. They clarify. They make logic. You know, so being logical and seeing forward, Emperor, that's you. Oh. Cards don't want to, yeah, because feeling trapped with the Eight of Swords. Lots of swords. This is a swords party. The Emperor, which is you, being logical, taking authority, right? To cut through so that you're not trapped anymore because you're feeling trapped. This is about your finances. And at the bottom of trap, we have the Magician. Manifesting your way out of being trapped. Okay. Wow. It clapped out Ace of Pentacles. And High Priestess. These are like very much inner knowing, manifesting from within, using the universe, working with the universe to make things happen, to get you from being trapped to your Ace of Pentacles, and leveling up the world. And it said ascension, level up, status upgrade, level up. So you're doing the right things. You're doing exactly what you need to do. And maybe part of this Magician or manifesting during this full moon is like including that offering to your ancestors. I wish I had my ancestor deck now. I feel like I want to draw on an ancestor message for you. Okay. You know what I can do is pull on this deck and ask the ancestors to bring a message. I was going to ask the angels, but ancestors are coming up a lot in this money reading. They want to take part, I think, in your success, which is beautiful. And I mentioned aunt and grandmother, so it could be females, women in your, that have passed on. Okay. Let's see. Just one or two. Thank you. Oh, listening. Wow. And with the elephant, I'll go to the book, but first I've got to tell you, 53, your grandma might have been 80 years old or in her 80s. She could have been 53, or your aunt could be 53. But this elephant, it just makes me think of, elephants are very maternal. From what I know of them, the women, or the women, the feminine, the female elephants, they pretty much, I don't want to say keep order, but they watch over everyone. They watch over, it's very matriarchal. So I'm getting like this elephant as in your grandma looking down, or a female ancestor looking down over you, listening to your prayers and wanting you to listen to their advice. If they're like giving you advice, might not be auditorily, like through your ears, but just some way sending you signs. Thank you. Maybe through music, because you see the tones here. It could be like sending you messages through music. They want to communicate with you through music, and they want to help you. Wow. Well, let's see what this says. 53. I know this is what that meant. but I have to read at least the main headline of the card. I won't read the whole passage unless I see something. Sometimes I'll just, it just jumps out. An open heart will hear the message. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment, for the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. We had that King of Swords popping out for clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. So you're going to get a lot more illumination, understanding of your circumstances, help at the same time, and a status upgrade. I think this is all happening quickly in succession for you. But they want to be acknowledged. No, it doesn't have to be. I was going to say, is this a card that says details, but the pictures would grab me. I was going to say it doesn't have to be an ornate altar, like, with all the bells and whistles. It could just be a sign of remembrance. You know what I mean? You don't have to spend all night baking that cake that you can never get right like grandma anyway. But what you could do is just sit and talk. And say, I remember when you did this for me, or I pray to God that you, wherever you are, that your energy is good, or whatever you want to say, however you want to phrase it. I remember that time. A lot of times it's about memories that you could talk about, or just talk about your life. And if you were here, I know that we would be doing this, or we would handle that, or they just like to be remembered. Here we go again with the musical. I'm noticing, I'm just messing around with the cards and I see her playing a violin. You may be someone into music. Music may be important to you. You may be a singer or a musician, an artist of some kind that has something to do with music. So with that, I hope this message has helped you, and I will see you in the next one.